All right. I'm gonna remove that. And then mine, somebody else owned it and was very ghetto. And this has obviously been done before. But we're gonna remove this cover. Because they just used a house screw. And then I like to have a table to set all my stuff on. Okay. After that, this should just pop out. But first, before we pop it out, I'm gonna take this off. Let's see. I'm gonna set the camera down. Oh. Alright, got it off. Probably be easier to get off before you unscrew it. Now I gotta wiggle it out. Alright, I pulled it out. I kind of just leaned it back. And I tucked that up there because it started spilling some. So what we're going to go after next is we got to take off this bracket, which has obviously been removed before because it's missing that bolt. And we'll remove those bolts. And this one right here. This first one should be a 10 and that should be a 13. This is probably a little overkill, but easier than finding all my little attachments. And then we're gonna loosen this. Probably be better with a little bigger wrench. Alright, so that's loose. That's off. Now we just need to loosen that 13. Alright. That removes that bolt. And then now I just gotta pull it out of there. Oh, there's also two 10mm all the way down here. I forgot about those. Gotta take those off first. Alright, so I removed that. Next step will be we have to take the serpentine belt off and the alternator pulley. So what I'm gonna do is come over here and get this little pin and buy one of these kits. These kits have everything you need to do your timing belt, and they're like 20 bucks on Amazon. I don't even know what side it honestly goes in, but it works. And this is the part you're going to need right now. That, a 13, and a 17. This I can't really video, but I'll show you in between. We're going to use the 17 on this part right there. I'm going to bend it back, and there's a little hole that you shove the little pin through. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll show you how it goes. Let's see. Alright, just had to move that. Now we'll try this again. Alright, you can see it now, but once you bend it back you can push it through. Once you do that, you can kind of just wiggle the serpentine belt off. It'll just pop off. It's a newer serpentine belt, so I'm going to end up reusing that. I have my FCP Euro box. I'll be opening that in a minute to see all the new parts. But now what you're going to want to do is remove this tire. So I'm going to take off the tire and be back after that. Don't forget this, it's probably in your truck. know these Harbor Freight things can kill you, but I got this there too, so we'll be good. Oh. Now I'll actually remove this. It's just these 3 13 millimeters. They don't come off. I have like ADHD or something. I can never finish one thing before I move on to the next. I also tend to forget which way left is. And you can leave that pin in there. It'll keep it compressed so that when you put it back on, you don't have to mess with it. This last one, pain in the ass. We'll see. I'm gonna take these and go put them over on my table. All right, now that that's done, we gotta come down here. We're gonna take this off. It should be, I think, 10 millimeter. It's 10 millimeter down here, and then you just pop the clips and pull it out. And some dudes remove this. Some dudes remove the wheel liner, but I don't really care to. Maybe this will get you a good little. Nope. I don't know if this is getting a good angle, but I'll leave it there. this is one of the things you pick. It should just pull out. You can even use a flathead. Sometimes it wants to be a pain in the ass because this car's old and stupid miles. Sometimes you gotta just yank it. Oh. And the other one, I'm trying to see if you can see it, is right here. Way easier. Then you just kind of wiggle it apart. Comes off that easy. I'm gonna set this in the grass. And then usually, what I did last time is this little 10mm. I just re-threaded it on there, a couple threads. That way it's still there. I don't know why I don't want to re-thread back on there. Oh, this shit's upside down. Re-thread it on there. That's good enough. Alright. Now this is where you're gonna need an expensive tool. And I'm missing a bolt, but that's all good. You can go to the impacts. Alright. I don't remember which one it is. But we're about to figure out. It's H6, so I gotta find it because none of these are H6. Let's see, where do we think it'll be? Bag? Chest? Perfect. I'm gonna need this. And the compressor, so I gotta get all this out. Do take it off. I just took it off camera because it's just a bunch of T20 bits. You should be able to figure that out. So now, other two. That one stripped out just like the other one did. Alright, this is about to be a bitch. Alright. So, we're about to do a couple of things. We actually need this back. So, if we're gonna risk our life, we're gonna risk our life. Half. Never mind. It won't fit. How are you doing? Alright, so basically we're just gonna put this under on the oil pan. Don't push it up too tight, those oil pans crack. For literally anything, I've already replaced one. We have to take the motor mount out, but we have to support the engine so it doesn't, you know, fall. Another thing about it, I'm gonna do it with a piece of wood. I've already broke one oil pan. Don't want to break another. Oh, that's not gonna work. All right, maybe this will work. We'll see. Actually, that's gonna be annoying as fuck when working on that. So I'm gonna. Do it like that. All right. Yep. That way. Now we just gotta take this out. All right, got all those bolts out. These are 19s. These are 16s. Now I'm gonna pull this out. And a Beetle, it's a lot tighter than a Jetta, so I gotta plate it. But got it out. I don't know if you can tell, there's a big crack right there, but I got new ones, so got good. And this was like squishy. But my big problem that happened is, see this bolt? This bolt should not be loose. So if you ever do a timing belt, that is fucking gonna make me cry. That is gonna make me cry. That broke. Oh, this might be fucked. Alright, so I might be absolutely fucked because none of this was even tight. A bolt's missing. Now that's loose. So I'm gonna take it off and I guess see what the damage is. This one's obvious. Alright, so we got that removed. We're going to remove all of these 10 mils so I can take these covers off. So I'll be back after I do that. So now what we're gonna need is this one. I think it's a 19, or it might be 7/8. Let's see, I got both. Let's see if it's already lined up. I doubt it. Alright, so I just leave it there. So what we're actually going to do now is get a 15 and loosen this. So let's come back over here. See if we can find a 15. Booyah. It's hard to do this with only one hand, so I'm gonna loosen it and then I'll show you what we do. Alright, you ain't gotta take the whole bolt off, but I did. What you're gonna do is turn this all the way around. I'm gonna loosen this timing belt. So once we go down there, and I think we need the 15 for that as well. We're gonna take this off. It's a 13. It's more convenient if that motor mount isn't there, but it's not coming off until we get the idler off and the timing belt. So once you get it popped loose, you should be able to just take it off my hand like I am now. But it might be fucked when it comes to that one bolt, so we'll see. And then my idler should just slide out. Just gonna have to move the motor mount out of the way. Then that timing belt is loose. So we're gonna slide it off. got my belt out, that is what it was doing to my belt. This belt wasn't put in that long ago, but terrible motor mount failure. Don't ever reuse the one-time use bolts. Because now, I took the tensioner off. If you got the bolt off, you can just slide it off. But while you're here, replace your water pump. It's in the kit. But yeah, I'll be back. Alright, back to the scuffed timing belt. So basically I took it apart. I'll see if I can include pictures later. I forgot that I was supposed to be recording this, so I already got the timing belt all installed. Just haven't put the new motor mount on. But the main bolt that goes, here I'll show you, it goes right there. It broke off in the block because I didn't reuse, or I reused and didn't get new stretch bolts. So I had to do a new timing belt and do this one, which is the one I've been doing this whole video. And I got it all back together, got the timing cover all clipped on, and now I just got to put basically everything you saw me take off up to this point back in the opposite order. Sorry I forgot to video the rest of it, but we'll see how it starts when she's done. I think the battery was just royally dead. I charged the battery for a minute with the truck, the same type of battery, but it started, so I'm gonna buy a new battery.